receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
So San Diego State's offense will have its first possession of the game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Snagged in the middle, it's Russ. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. With jet sweep pass. Breaks into the open. Pass to 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
What a great play call there on fourth down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that fourth down play for a touchdown.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running to the left. Got room at the 35. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Spartans just got that huge run they love explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And the third down pass is incomplete. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. It was going to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got his man quickly, and they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be third and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Aztecs have taken it inside the 20. Fires to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Let's it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Extending the play. Got a man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, going to the air. That's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Aztecs in the hurry-up. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Bass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans will punt this one away.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it off.
Through the tackle. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. It's complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Back to throw, it's Diggs. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They booted away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Just a short pass to the tight end. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Aztecs are on the move. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Russ. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Aztecs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback strolling away from heat. Touchdown, Aztecs! Fitted in the window for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the counter play. Powers through the defender. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to fire deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw, it's Diggs. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Bass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as this skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Like, can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The throw to the outside is complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the stomping has commenced.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Diggs. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. He unleashes a long one. Grabs it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs! And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To throw, it's Diggs. Caught over the middle, it's Robb. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down.
On to kick it away.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Pulls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. Turning it on. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Diggs. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They're finally able to haul him down in midfield.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. to the air on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Got a little space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Ready to fire from the pistol. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dumps it off in the flats. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Aztecs will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on up.
Sends it downfield. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. A first down run on the doorstep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit. There he goes! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A first down for the offense. Power football with the run. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Diggs. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed in the middle, it's Russ. Got room on the return. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive and off.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off.
Got some room to run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to power it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his man. It's Rock. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. To the air, it's Diggs. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now from inside the red zone. Going for it all. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into a locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the
and he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Aztecs are threatening in the red zone. Sets up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out.
Illegal touchdown.
What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it. And the offense should be able to run out the clock. Offense in an empty set. Dropping back, it's Diggs. Makes the grab, it's Rock. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look